Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. Hi everyone, what's wrong with this? Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. And then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number and comparing. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you note down the definitions as well, right? So let's just start with the lesson comparing and numbers and comparing. So here I'm on grade 3 math. Let's just start with the lesson. We're going to start with the lesson skip counting, right? Okay, how many linking cubes are there? You have to count by tens. That means on each board you have 10 cubes, right? So start with the first one, that is 10, then 10, the next 10 is 20, and the next 10 is 30. So that means there are 30 linking cubes. The correct option is 30 it is, right? You have to count the basically you skip 9 numbers. That's how you count by 10, right? Let's just start with the test questions. How many linking cubes are there? You have to count by tens. So which is the correct option? That's the one we just did on the tutorial. So you have 10 linking cube on each square. So you have 10, 20 and 30. So that means in this question you have 30 linking cubes. The correct option is 30, right? Okay, how many hearts are there? Count by twos. So you have to count the hearts. So how many hearts there are? There are two, then four, then six. So there are six hearts. The correct option is six. How many elephants are there? You have to count by twos. So which is the correct option? The correct option is two. Then you have four. The correct option is four. You have four elephants there. The correct option is four, right? How many tennis balls are there? Count by fives. That means in each bucket you have five balls. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 5 and 10. The correct option is very good, that is 10. How many dice are there? Which is the correct option? You have to count by twos. So which is the correct option? You have 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yes, there are 8 cubes. The correct option is 8, right? How many birds are there? You have to count by 5. So, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 5. You have 10 and you have 15. So, that means there you have total 15 birds because you have to count by, you have to skip counting 5, right? The correct option is 50. How many ice cream com- cones are there? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 5, 10, 15, and 20. So the correct option is 20. Option number 1 is the correct option. You have to count by tens, right? So you have 10, 20, 30. That means there you have 30 balls. The correct option is 30, right? Okay. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is skip counting puzzles. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is skip counting puzzles. So let's just start with the first example, that is Jared began at 36. He skipped counting until he got 42. Would he have been counting by fours? Basically, so you have to see, if you start with 36 and count by fours, do we have 42 in the number? So let's just start counting with 36, right? So 36 plus 4 equals 40, and 40 plus 4 equals 44. So you can see the question is, how could he have been counting by fives? So counting by fours, here you have 36, 40, and 44. That means yes. The question is she, so you can go past 42 without saying it. Jared could not have been counting by fours. The correct option is 36 plus 4 is 40, and 40 plus 4 is 44. You, and here you have 42, but see, you don't have 42 over here. That means the correct option is no, 42 is not the part of the. Okay, let's just start with the test question. The basic thing is you need to understand the question first, right? Let's start with the example. I will explain again. Okay, Susie skip counting fours. Start at 64. Could she set the number 85? So you have to start with 64. You have to skip by fours, right? Let's see if you have 85 here. 64 plus 4 is 68. 68 plus 4 is 72. 72 plus 4 is 76. 76 plus 4 is 80. And 80 plus 6 is 86. See, you don't have 64 over here, right? That means the correct option is no, right? The correct option is no. Ron started at 25. He skipped counted until he got 75. Could he have been counted by fives? So start counting with 25. Let's see if you have 75. So 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Yes, he's fives, 25 in the same counting. The correct option is yes. Okay, the next one is Anita began at 20. She skipped counting by 70 by tens. Could she have said the number 70? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes. When you start counting by 5, you can have 70. The correct option is yes. The next one is Vivian started at 8. She skipped counting by fours. Could she have said the number 26, which is the correct option? Yes or no? No, you don't have 26, right? The correct option is no. When you start with 8, you skip counting 4, you don't have 26 here. Hold on, let me check. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. No, you don't have 26. The correct option is No, right? No, it is. No, it is. Okay, the next one is Duncan started at 22. He skipped by twos. Could he have set the number 30, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is when you start with 22, you skip counting 2, you have 30. The correct option is yes, you have 30. The correct option is yes. Perry skip counted beginning at 4 until he reached 12. Could he be counting by fours, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, you have 12, right? When you counting by 4, you have 12 because 4 times 3 is 12. The correct option is yes. Abe skip counted by tens, beginning at 80. Could he have said the number 94, which is the correct option? The correct option is no. Right? When you're counting by tens, you have 80, 90, 100. You don't have 94. The correct option is no. Right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is number sequences. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is number sequences. Okay, which number is missing from the sequence? So whenever we are working on the sequences, first thing you need to understand is we have to look at the pattern. We have to notice how the numbers are growing, right? You have 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. You have to see how the pattern is going, right? So 15 plus 3 equals 18, 18 plus 3 equals 21, 21 plus 3 is 24, and 24 plus 3 is 27, and so on, right? That means if you have to add 3 to find the next number. So here we have a missing number. So 27 plus 3 is 28, 29, 30. That is 30. The correct option is 30. So let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which number is missing from the sequence, right? Let's just understand the sequence first. Okay, so the numbers are 79, 74, 69, 60. The pattern is decreasing, right? That means you are going to subtract a specific number, right? So start with 79 minus 74 is 5. 74 minus 69, 5. 69 minus 6, 54. That means each time you're decreasing by 6, right? So 54 plus 6 is 64 plus 6 is minus, you're going to subtract 5, right? So 64 minus 5 is 59. The correct option is 59. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is which number is missing from the sequence? Let's just understand the sequence first, right? So the sequence is increasing, right? Because each next number is greater than the previous one. So start finding, you have to do 7 minus 2, 7 minus 2 is 5. That means the pattern is increasing. So when you add 12 to 5, 12 plus 5 is 17. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 17. The correct option is 17. Which number is missing from the sequence? So which is the correct option? The pattern is decreasing by 1, right? So the missing number is 51 minus. The pattern is increasing by 1. 51 plus 1 is 52. The correct option is 52, right? Very good. Okay, the next one is, which number is missing from the sequence? So which is the correct option? Which is the next one? The missing one is, the pattern is decreasing by 7, right? So for the first one, you have to add 7. So 50 plus 7 is 57. The missing number is 57, right? Which number is missing from the sequence? So which is the correct option? The sequence is decreasing. Decreasing by 8, right? So the correct option is 46. So which number is missing? The pattern is decreasing by 8. The missing one is, yes, that is 46. The correct option is 46. Which number is missing? Okay, which number is missing from the sequence? So which is the correct option? The pattern is increasing by 1, right? So that means the number next one is, yes, 73. It is the correct option is 73. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare numbers. Let's just see how do we compare numbers, right? Which sign makes the statement true? You are given 451 and 451. The number is exactly same, right? Means they are, that means they are exactly equal. The correct option is equal, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Which sign makes the statement true? Which is the correct option? 27 and 28. So 27 is greater than 28 or less than 28? 27 is less than 28, right? The correct option is less. Which sign makes the statement true? 948 and 949, which is the correct option? Yes, 948 is less than 949, right? The correct option is less. Which sign makes the statement true? 164 or 154? 164 is greater, right? 164 is greater than 154. Which sign makes the statement true? 237 is greater than 277 or less than? Yes, 237 is less than 277. The correct option is a less, right? Which sign makes the statement true? 588 and 736. Which is the correct option? Yes, 588 is less than 736. The correct option is less. The correct option is 732 is greater than 731. Greater it is. Which which sign makes a statement true 186 and 185, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 186 is greater than 185, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is, that is, which number is greater or least? Which number is smallest? You are given three of the numbers, 629, 662, and 626. You have to find the number that is the smallest one, right? So you can see all the numbers have exactly three digits, right? So if you have a number given that has more than three digits, that is the greatest one, right? So if the number with more digits is always the larger one, so you have to compare these numbers. So it's 629 and 622. So 29 is less than 662, right? Okay, now compare 629 to 626. So 626 is the smallest one, right? Let's just start with the test questions. A technical support line tracked how many calls it received each day. On which day did the support line receive the fewest calls? So, which is the correct option? So, which is the day that has the fewest call? Means you need to find the smallest number, that is 448, right? So, that is on the Tuesday. That means Tuesday. On Tuesday, they received the fewest calls, right? Smallest number you have to find, right? Gina kept a log of how many pages she read each month. In which month did Gina read the fewest pages? So, which is the correct option? Which is the smallest number? 428 is the smallest one, right? And that is on the January. The correct option is January, right? Which number is smallest? Which is the correct option? The smallest one is 106, right? 106 is the smallest one. An ice cream shop kept track of how many ice creams cones it sold in the past 4 days. On which day did the shop sell the most ice cream cones? Which is the correct option? That means you need to find the number that is the greatest one. So which is the greatest number? 183 is the largest number, right? That means on Thursday, most cream sell, right? The next one is Sean jotted down how many minutes he spent practicing gymnastics in the past 4 days. On which day did Sean practice the most? Which is the correct option? The correct option is Friday. It is. The correct option is Friday. Which number is larger? That is 52, right? The correct option is 52. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is comparing and numbers and comparing. The lessons we have covered from the chapter are skip counting, skip counting puzzles, number sequences, compare numbers, and which number is greatest or least, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So that's all for today. If you have any question, you can please ask.